Okay, this last one, it wasn't really in the lesson in the written part. They're really rare, okay? So they're yi to ye. So I'll give you requirir, to require, right? Nice cognate. And adquirir, to acquire. Like, that's like another way to say to get, okay? The rule is the same as e to ye, so it's pretty easy stuff, right? I'm going to give you the yo forms, and you try and figure out the other forms by yourself, and then check your answers. Requiero, it's like I require, okay? What are the other ones? So, requiero, requieres, requiere, requirimos, requirís, requiere. Now, do the same thing over here with adquirir. I'm not going to even give you the yo form. Give it a shot yourself. What do you got? Adquiero, adquieres, adquiere, adquirimos, adquirís, adquieren. Okay, I'm going to pivot here. I'm not going to do more practice. I think you've had enough, but we're going to look at some verbs that have further irregularities. The two big ones are tener, to have, and venir, to come. Okay? Now, the stem changing rules do apply, but there is one more conjugation that you have to add to the nosotros and vosotros where the stem change does not apply. You don't do it, okay? So think with this one, how do you say like I am 16 years old, or I am 15 years old, or I am 14 years old? You're not going to say tengo, but rather tengo. In the written portion of this lesson, I kind of highlighted that, showing you don't have the stem change there. But after that, right, here you do. As in, ¿cuántos años tienes? ¿Tiene frío? Tenemos sueño. ¿Tenéis calor? O tienen hambre? Same thing here. How are you going to say, I come to school? Vengo a escuela. But after that, you go back to your previously acquired rules of the stem changing verbs, right? Vienes, viene. Venimos, venís, vienen. Okay, oler means to smell. Okay, the irregularity here is that your conjugations within the boot, not outside for nosotros, vosotros, but in the boot, it's going to be orthographic. It means you have to spell it as it sounds. In this case, you need a silent letter at the beginning of each of these conjugations. It's not a silent vowel U, because you're obviously going to say vuelo, right? So it's an O to we, okay? All right? What is that silent letter? It's a consonant. An H, right? So it's going to be vuelo, I smell. And that can be like, I smell, or, huelo mal. It's been a long day. So, en total, huelo, tú hueles, ella huele, nosotros olemos, vosotros oléis, ustedes huelen. So again, this is called an orthographic. It means you spell it like it sounds. Okay, we're going to pull out the big guns for this last one. Notice the ending here. Reír, right? It means to laugh. Reírse is another way to say it. It's reflexive. We're going to get to reflexive verbs that end in se later on in the semester, okay? But the quick rundown is that you need to change this se to specific different forms. I'll just write those now. Stay with se in the third person, ella and the ellos, ellas, okay? but you have me, te, and then nos and os, okay? The quick translation is like myself, yourself, him or herself, yourself, formal, ourselves, y'all selves, and then themselves or yourselves, okay? But again, this is really idiomatic. So this is how you say like, I laugh, you laugh, he laughs, etc. For now, let's just focus on the conjugation of the verb, right? And we'll worry about that reflexive pronoun later down the road, okay? Now, this is an E to E, but where it gets irregular is that you're gonna have to incorporate an accent. So to say like, I laugh, you're gonna say, me río. Me río, okay? What about you laugh? What do you think? It's a lot of moving parts here. Now it's an ed verb, so think, oh, es, imos, is, en. Okay? You laugh, te ríes. She laughs, he laughs, se ríe. We laugh, go back to the original form. Nos reímos, os reís. Alright? And finally, they laugh, se ríen. Bueno, fue una lección muy larga, a long lesson, pero aprecio tanto lo que haces para trabajar en mis clases virtuales. Appreciate so much your work in the virtual classes. Muy bien, que tengas un muy buen día. Adiós y paz y amor.